girl.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to catch a jolt from my electrodes. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rockin', all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five. They played the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin Drac's voice did ring. It seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvanian twist?"
I don't know what this is. They all have bags on their hands and their eyes are all covered. Huh. Well, that was quite an experience. I came all the way out here to go to my first horror convention, and I will say it was pretty good. I really hated getting in because the lines were really confusing, but after a while I did everything right. And then I made a beeline to Elvira's line, and you know, I've met a couple of famous people now living out here just by happenstance and like going to events where they are because it's really easy access now. And I won't say I've been disappointed by them, but it's like I understand the like you're a number in the line to the celebrity because there's so many people that want to meet them. That makes a lot of sense to me. But like what was really cool and different about this experience, I'm gonna walk this way. Cool and different about this experience was that like when I went in to go meet her, I didn't feel like a number. She was not afraid to be in a photo with a fan. She wasn't afraid to like touch you and figure out what you were doing. She was really, really nice, and she was exactly how you'd think she would be, which was really cool for me since pretty much 2008 I've been an Elvira fan, and I'm not a fan in the sense where I'll go out of my way to do stuff like this, so it was really cool to come to this convention and like look at all the spooky stuff and like kind of be reminded that there are calibers of people out there that are really similar to each other, pretty much being spooky goths. But like, it was so nice. Like, I waited in a bunch of lines forever for something I paid for, and like, when it got to be my experience with her, her staff was really friendly. They didn't make me feel like I had to rush or that I was gonna do something she didn't want me to do or anything like that. The poor thing was super hot. She was like sweating and like dabbing and putting powder back on. But it's a super hot day, which is why I didn't dress up, which is a lot of people's question. Why didn't I dress up? But like, she was super nice. I asked her how she was because she was like clearly really hot and a little uncomfortable, and she was just like making jokes that she was melting like the witch, and you know, then she put her arm around me and noticed I was doing the like this, and so she did it too, and she was like super nice and like super great. Like, I was a little nervous because I didn't want to find out like she handled shit like disappointingly, and she just like super didn't, and her staff was super nice. I can't repeat that enough. And then like, I took video of her at the meet and greet part, the not like special exclusive thing, which I didn't wait in line for. I honestly have enough signed photos from her. And she sat and like talked to everyone and had an interaction with everyone, and I don't think that happens a lot anymore. So that was super duper cool. I accidentally found myself on the bridge of Star Trek, which was neat, but yeah, this experience of like meeting her after so long was like, it couldn't have gone better. It really couldn't have. So if you are an Elvira fan out there and you have an opportunity to meet her, let alone in costume, like, it's so worth it and you're gonna be so excited about it. It was just so cool. Like, the amount of time and effort that went into coming out here and doing everything for me, and I'm sure for her, was just like really on par. So that was super fun, and this whole like morning was really fun, and I'm ready to go find a Wendy's and just like chill out for a minute. So this was really great. I've had a lovely time.
Wanna talk tough movies? Here's a superhero with the biggest pair of all.
You looking for me?
There she was, just walking down the street singing.
Miss Elvira is a slimy, slithering succubus, a concubine, a streetwalker, a tramp.
Yes, she's got it all. She's everything you've ever wanted in a movie. A woman and a casserole.
She was walking next to me singing.
You You'll see lots of weird romance.
What's that perfume you're wearing?
Super unleaded. Don't smoke.
Loads of drooling madness.
Ew, I hope you change the sheets.
Hey, Elvira, we got us a couple more volunteers.
Great, just grab a tool and start banging.
A whole gang of awesome monsters.
I'm bad, Jamal, you know it.
And a few sleazy experiments.
And there's nothing wrong with G-rated movies as long as there's lots of sex and violence.
The charge is witchcraft.
We ought to have one of these every year.
See Elvira as Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
But if they ever ask about me, tell them I was more than just a great set of...
It's the greatest double feature of all time.